Hello Pisces, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current career and finance energy for the sign of Pisces for the month of September. Now Pisces, we're just going to allow 4 cards to come out here. So do keep in mind the only place you can get anything from me is my website, zaneintuitive.com. Make sure you're using the link below. I'll never ask you for a reading. I'll never contact you for money either via email or in the comment section below. I am out of stock though, and I won't be in stock for a while, but there are some other things you can check out on my website, like my email list. So I also do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and see what we have here. So let me pull 3 more cards to clarify later on. And let's see here. So let me make sure everything's in view. And we'll get right into this for you. All right, energy on the bottom. You have the Fool. So this is a really powerful card. This is 0. It starts off all of the tarot. And so it only comes forward when you're ready, Pisces. So what are you ready to move towards in this month ahead in terms of your career and financial goals? That's what this is highlighting here with the Fool on the bottom. So are you ready to make a major leap of faith? But here is the deal with the Fool. You have to, if you are ready to do this, you have to let go of the things that were behind you. You have to let go of your attachments to what was or what could have been. Your old way of operating is no longer working if the Fool is coming up and it's asking you to make a major leap. And so that's what this Fool is talking about here. It's viewing the world as if you were brand new again, as if you were a child. That's what the Fool does. And so are you ready to make that sort of jump towards something new? Because if you are, it looks like there could be a really nice sort of outcome for you. Now you have the reason being is because your overall message for this month is the 10 of Cups. This is one of the most positive cards in the tarot. This is the full manifestation of the Suit of Cups. You can see all cups overflowing. Good times. This family is having a great time. It's good family energy. It's the feeling of a windfall of emotions, okay? It's the feeling of good things happening in your life. It's, you know, those periods where you look back and you're like, wow, I actually like my life right now. Things are actually going well. That's what this card is all about. And not only that, but these people here on the bench own the home behind them. And so it is, for me, it's a card of not only abundance, because abundance is just your ability to receive, but it's also, for me, I associate it with real estate and also shared resources within like a family, for example. So I definitely really like that for you. Now, you do have 2 cards of deception here. It could mean that someone is undermining you or there's a situation that you may need to deal with. The reason being is, I'll get into what else it could be. You have, for this first week of the month or the beginning of September, you have the Moon. Okay, this is, as I said, something potentially not being as it appears. The thing about the Moon is, though, it's temporary, because just like the Moon goes up and the Moon goes down, right? And so this is something that will not stay around for a long time, and it's certainly something that you will get past. However, this is also potentially, and what I was going to say earlier, this is potentially just an emotionally charged situation. Emotions could be on high at this time, and I actually do feel like that is the case here with the 10 of Cups. Now this is good. These are good emotions here with the 10 of Cups. This over here, the Moon, that is more like, you know, when you say something you don't mean to say and you speak before you think. That's because of an emotional situation. That's what the Moon is, okay? So there could be an emotionally charged situation here. And for the second week of the month, you have this Hermit card. This is Virgo. We are in Virgo season. The Hermit is somebody who takes time to be alone, to listen to the messages that are coming in for them and coming into their soul. However, this is also somebody who's working towards self-mastery. Okay, they're becoming a master in something in their life. And for you, it's potentially realizing that you're looking at like something to do with emotions and spending potentially. I do feel like saying that, like, don't trick yourself into purchasing something that you don't need at this time. because of, like, I get a sense here that there may be some emotional spending going on, or there may be like someone deceiving you, trying to sell you something. It's potentially that someone's trying to sell you something. Um, so for the third week of the month, you have, or towards the back half of the month, Pisces, you have the Seven of Swords. This is a liar, cheater, stealer. This is a big card of deception, especially when you get it with the moon. Okay, and so for some of you, I do feel like maybe you're working through something like within your place of employment. There could be somebody here deceiving you in some way. Others of you, it could literally be a family member. With the Ten of Cups, as challenging as that is, this is family energy. And there could be something like with an estate, even though we don't have the Ten of Pentacles, or something like that happening here, where there's deception. Okay, someone is either trying to convince you or sell you on something here, I feel like, in this month. And towards the back half of the month, towards the end of the month, you have the Four of Swords. This is telling you to rest and recuperate. Okay, take time to listen to the messages that are coming within, especially with the Hermit and the Four of Swords. I feel like that's really prominent here in this reading, Pisces, where this is someone who's taking time away from the challenge and the heartbreak of the Three of Swords, and they're recovering and recuperating their energy. Okay, and so let's see here. Let's go ahead and start to clarify this even more. We'll pull these three cards. Okay, so wow, you have the Ace of Wands. This is actually my favorite tarot card. This is a passionate new beginning. This is a side hustle, turning a passion into a profit. A really good energy, a really good energy. It says that you are following your bliss, you're following your passions, you're doing the things that really light you up and that, you know, you want to be doing. So in this middle here, this middle card, the Ten of Cups, Ace of Swords looks amazing, okay? And so there's something good going on here in this month, but it's almost like I keep getting these with the Moon and the Seven of Swords. There's something with deception here. Now you have the Two of Cups as well. It could be a business partnership, okay? This is in love, this is like a really nice sign, but in business and career, this is talking about partnerships, okay? A business partner, people you work with, anything, like if you have to work with someone on a project, anything like that. However, I feel like what's going on here is somebody's maybe trying to wiggle their way in to an enterprise that you're starting. I feel that way for some of you because you have that Ace of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Maybe someone's trying to dominate something that's yours here. And I would just say be careful of promising something like a stake in a business or a stake in something here with the Moon, because I feel like there was an emotional promise made. Like perhaps you were having a good time with someone and then you promised them something here with the Moon and the Seven of Swords. You have the Six of Swords definitely being called on to transition away from whatever happened here. You have something good here, okay? You have the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Cups. There's something that you are doing that's successful and someone else wants in. And so with the Six of Swords, you're going through a rite of passage here. I feel like this is your journey and your thing. And it's okay for you to set that boundary with someone if they're trying to get in. Maybe it's a friend, maybe it's a family member, something like that. Someone wants the success that you have in some way here with this Six of Swords as well coming in. And it's your journey here with the Fool on the bottom, the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Wands, which is an excellent combination. But yeah, I feel like that's the message. So let's go ahead and clarify the situation even more. And it's interesting, this card, the Ace of Wands, wanted to pop out. So we'll just take that. Now, if you're enjoying this video so far, please do hit that like button and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow. Helps get the word out and spread the message to others. There's also a bell below this video, which will show up after you hit subscribe. If you click that bell, you will never miss an update from me. And lastly, Pisces, really appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope things are going well for you. I also have a Patreon. If you want to support me there, there's a link to that in the description below. You can check that out. Absolutely no pressure though. Okay, I'm getting bombarded here with messages. So we have this Ace of Wands wanting to come make a reappearance here. Okay, we had that in the middle, then we have it here that really wanted to jump out. And so, like I said, this is passion ignited. There's no really other better way to describe the Ace of Wands than that. One of my favorite illustrations as well, I just love this. Like, this is talking about this flame that you have here in your soul burning, something that you have that you know is good, that you know is going to work out, and someone else is in the way here. You also then pulled the intuition card, which is the High Priestess. The High Priestess can be associated with Pisces, okay? And so this is you showing up here. This is also you, once again, doubling down, listening to the internal messages with the Hermit, Four of Swords, and now the intuition card. You have every answer you need is within inside of you, and here it is showing up, okay? And so don't be tempted here. Don't get, I'm feeling like someone's in an emotional situation where they're being sold something or someone's trying to convince them of something, and you should just really listen to yourself. You have the throat chakra. Look, strong communication at this time, because not only that, but it's also with the solar plexus, which is your power center. Okay, this is right above the navel. This is right where your abs are. This is your feelings of power. Okay, it's your feelings of self-assertion and in a way self-worth. That can sometimes more be so with sacral chakra, but the way that you sort of carry yourself in the world here. And so don't let anyone convince you. What else do we have? Yeah, look, Seven of Swords. I just felt like taking that off the top. Once again, deception and envy. Someone knows that you have a good idea. I wonder if you know that you have a good idea. Let's see what else we have here. Let's see what else we have here to clarify this situation. Let's pull some additional cards. You have poverty. You have courthouse. I think that one wants to come out. House. Let's see here. Mature man. And courtship. Yeah, totally. I was totally right about that. All right, let me get this all in view and then we'll go over this here. So someone's trying hard here, Pisces. Someone's trying really hard because you have courtship. That's normally comes up with relationship stuff, but in this case, it's someone trying to win you over. And I've been saying that the whole time. My intuition has been telling me that the whole time. You perhaps are operating from a place of unworthiness here with the poverty card. I don't feel like it's losing job. I don't feel like it's lack of resources. I feel like it's self-worth here with this solar plexus chakra. And this could be a masculine. This could be a family member, somebody who's in an authority position or an older person, something like that, that's maybe trying to dominate the situation. And it's time for you to take control here. You have courthouse, and I feel like you have to, yeah, I do feel like you just have to say, you have to, so we had message that came in over courthouse. I do feel like you just have to lay it out on the line and say, like, listen, this is my thing. This is my gig. Like, the way I'm reading this courthouse is like scales, like the integrity, like that sort of energy, like you're getting the outcome you deserve here. And some of you maybe this whole thing is about a real estate situation with house and Ten of Cups. Not everyone's going to do that. Maybe you're working from home. Something like that is going on here. But this is an interesting message. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zaneintuitive.com. Consider becoming a Patreon. I will see you in the next one.